Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar. 2 weeks ago I made a video where I played Counter-Strike, but it was running in an AI model on a 4090, ladies and gentlemen. Now, today I'm going to show you Minecraft gameplay that stomps that, running entirely in an artificial intelligence cloud, no code from Minecraft, running on a computer, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, I don't know in the last couple weeks if people have been watching this kind of footage, but something insane is kind of blowing up on the internet. People are recording game footage from popular stuff like Grand Theft Auto 5, throwing it into big models like Runway Artificial Intelligence, and generating footage that looks like this. Now, obviously, if you look at this for more than 5 seconds, you'll probably realize, whoa, things are smearing, things are getting wild. But if you showed this to your parents, your grandparents, they would probably look at this and go, oh my god, I think I'm looking at real footage. I mean, that alone might confuse somebody for 2 seconds, until of course they look at the lady fused into the actual sea shark right here. So again, ladies and gentlemen, to get out of this, I played Counter-Strike in an artificial intelligence model that I downloaded off GitHub, which genuinely was kind of mind-blowing for a little bit, right? It was a game where you could explore Dust 2, for all of 10 seconds before the artificial intelligence stopped hallucinating and just went complete schizoid and basically prevented you from actually exploring that universe because it was working off videos of Counter-Strike versus actual code. So today we're looking at something known as Oasis, which allows you to play Minecraft in an AI-generated gameplay right now. So as we're actually loading into this server, because there's a lot of people that are trying to play this, I'm going to go over what this actually is. So Oasis is an interactive, explorable world model, right? So all this footage of Minecraft that you're seeing literally is part of an artificial intelligence. So the way they talk about it is, this is Oasis, the first playable AI model that generates open world games, right? Unlike many AI video models which generate videos from text, Oasis generates video frame by frame from keyboard and mouse inputs. So yeah, this is another research project where people are trying to make AI-generated video games. So what this actually is kind of an announcement for is something known as Sohu, which is their Transformer ASIC, right? Now, if you actually look at this, this is a pretty big project that they've raised over $100 million for. And apparently, this is supposed to be stronger than some of NVIDIA's H100s, okay? So they're looking at, just 20 times faster in speed. All right, so interestingly, you have to actually connect to their server and use their hardware, from my understanding, to actually get into it. So it's my turn to play, and without yapping too long, I'm going to connect to the Mountain Meadow. So it's got this interesting loading where it connects me to their server, and boom! We are actually inside AI-generated Minecraft. Now, it's giving me 4 minutes and 51 seconds on their servers to play around. And if you're looking at it, it actually is playing not at 30 frames per second, slightly less than that. But you can see that I can jump and apparently levitate in the air. I can sneak. And before you wonder, there's actually inventories in this as well, too. So I can basically move around items in my actual mouse. And as you can see, it's getting all freaky. So if you think that you can use the inventory, you absolutely can't. The stick that I have in my inventory, every time I open and close it, sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. And yeah, that's just how it kind of works. So obviously we're going to go run towards and just see this environment. But yeah, this is working off training data. There is actually no footage of Minecraft. Now, if I turn around, you can see that new things get brought up. Blocks turn into sheeps, turn into chickens. And if I turn around, the universe keeps changing, ladies and gentlemen. So what I can do is I can actually try to... Oh. Okay, well, apparently I was looking at a block too long that I actually transferred into a different location. Now, one thing that somebody had brought up in my previous video, so if I actually get rid of this block, it actually does go away. But if I just move my actual head around a little bit and change viewports, or change what I'm looking at, the entire universe, it doesn't even preserve any form of state. So let me run through this forest over here, and next thing you know, I'm just locked in grass. So if I try turning around, I'll be in a different area. Now, the thing about this is, when I last discussed this entire thing with people watching, or with the last video 2 weeks ago, there was a good point somebody made. This is literally what it feels like to be dreaming, right? So when you're dreaming, And this is from, oh my god, I think there is so much foliage, I keep getting lost in these thickets. I'm trying to actually find water, and I can't, dude. Like, you could literally keep, like, flipping around, and, like, it just keeps changing, like, what you're, okay, I think that's water. Maybe we can find water. There it is. I believe water does something really weird to this. So if we go down into the sand here, and we jump into the water, like so, I think the water freaks us out a little bit. So once you're down into this area, oh my god. So it actually knows that I'm in water. It's just not calculating. Oh my god. It's not calculating the oh no, it actually is calculating my oh my god, I'm actually dying. I'm dying in Minecraft, dude. No, now I'm on top of a mountain. So when we were playing Counter-Strike, one of the interesting things was obviously people said it was like a dream. And if you ever have researched dreams, and this is information from like back in AP Psych high school, dreams, from my understanding, work in the sense that, you know, Harvard researchers found that, you know, your brain fires synapses, and, you know, it could be two different complete memories, but your brain will always try to make sense of it. And that's what I feel is going on with these artificial intelligences. Oh my god. Did that apple just turn into a fucking okay, I think there's like a village or something it's trying to render here. Whatever, we'll go to it. But the thing is, it's like your brain will just keep trying to make sense of something, and I feel like that's what this AI is doing. Like, you've given it a video, and it's trying to make sense of what's going on in that video. And that's just kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from this, right? So obviously, oh, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god. Oh, and I'm not dead. Now I'm in a desert. Now I'm here. Okay, I'm trying to actually find a cave. If I've got a minute left, maybe I can find a cave and get into it. Like, it literally is like an actual fucking dream right now. It's actually insane playing this game. Because it is Minecraft. Like, it plays just like Minecraft. It's just Minecraft with no code. So it's just working off video data to try and identify what's going on. So here we're actually in a... Okay, so we're in like... Okay, so we're in a... Okay, I can't even break that block. We're in an actual cave. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I'm lost in the cave. Oh, there's an exit. There's an exit out of the cave. Holy shit. No, I'm in a forest now. Oh my god, dude. I'm in another forest. The cave is gone. This is insane stuff, dude. And the thing is, I haven't even noticed, like, any enemies. Like, there's no... I think it's just peaceful mode footage they have. They don't even have enemies in here. God forbid I try to calculate enemy logic right now, dude. But there it is. That's my actual game that I played right here. Now, of course, you can download that footage. You can save that somewhere on your computer. And, yeah, it is actual footage of this game. So if I actually look at the size of this content... It's about recorded in 1000 by 1000, so, you know, absolute square photography over here. But yeah, that is the actual footage of the game right here. So around 5 minutes it can generate. So the way they describe it is it's not even running on their actual hardware. It says today you can play that model on H100s in 360p resolution. So from my understanding, it's entirely there. And on Sohu, we can serve next-gen 100 billion parameter models in 4K video. You might be like, well, you've been glazing this. You said it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to give you the real, honest-to-God, like, black pill on it. I actually don't fucking see the point. Now, look, Minecraft, Counter-Strike, Grand Theft Auto are all games that have a fucking massive amount of training data available online. Seriously, if you just go to YouTube, you type in Grand Theft Auto 5 footage, you will not be spoiled for any choice. Counter-Strike, forget about it. There's a lot of goddamn footage of every single map the game is currently being played on. Minecraft, guys, it's probably one of the most popular games on YouTube, still to this day. So for these guys to download a bunch of that training information or even generate it themselves doesn't really matter a whole lot. It's not as if anything that we played was unique. It was just Minecraft, but run through a dreamlike instance, which is cool in its own way, right? When you want to actually experience what a dream is like. And that's kind of why, you know, I'm a little excited for this stuff, because as somebody that likes to, you know, dream journal a little bit, this is the best way to describe a dream to anybody. The best way to experience a lucid dream to an extent. Now, where I kind of lose it with these people is they said within a decade, they believe the majority of internet content will be internet AI generated. And with the dead internet theory pretty much being a fact at this point, I don't disagree. It's sad as that sounds. Currently, more than 70% of internet traffic is video. More social media to video calls to streaming, videos are incredibly data intensive. Generating videos requires 10 times more flops than text or images. Believable. Thus, we believe a majority of AI inference workloads will be video. As videos start scaling models, they start to represent entire physical worlds and games, enabling entirely new product categories, whether gaming generative content or education. So the thing about this is it's kind of trying to bill itself as a game engine without any code required, right? Like game developers can come in, a bunch of prompt engineers can generate an open world, and Bob's your uncle, people have access to a AI generated open world game. But in this instance, it's not going to be feasible. Like we just played, it was literally unable to keep track of state. And the thing is, with these predictive AI models with no code, it's not as simple as slapping on a basic game engine and just telling it to track points or anything like that, right? Because that's the ultimate problem. When it's just working with videos of what it thinks the game is, it's never, from my understanding, going to actually be able to track things like state. So you can just keep moving the mouse to different viewpoints, and you'll never be in the same location. The game is just hallucinating. We've trained computers to hallucinate and actually, I guess, dream off of training data. And that's just what's going on over here. Now, you might be like, well, Muda, things can change in a year or two. And I agree. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe in a year or two, this could be something totally functional. As of now, it is impressive, but it's kind of the question to ask is, what is the fucking point? So obviously, Oasis is not something that's entirely like run on this, model. You can actually download this for yourself and play it right now. Not play it, but you can generate videos through it. So I went to their actual GitHub, saw their code, and it was a pretty easy Python script to effectively install. And I actually did it right over here. So all this code that you're seeing is me generating video footage. So in one case, when I generated actual videos, it took around 2 minutes and 22 seconds on an RTX 4090 to generate 31 frames. That is, obviously, 1 second of video. Very low resolution video, mind you. So this isn't a model built for current day modern graphics cards, okay? It's built for like H100s or something that you're buying, like those ASICs that they're showing. So I'm going to show you footage of this AI generated model real quick. So I generated this first gen video off of this model, and if you're looking at it real quickly, just off of my GPU, right, if I just fire up VLC, very low resolution, very difficult to even show you this video because it's only 1 second long. Now, if you look at it real quickly, the video is just basically generating and creating this house out of wood, right? So that's the AI model doing it. And of course, the more you get down into the video, the more garbled it actually ends up becoming. So it isn't even able to make it past that 1 second, and I wouldn't even try to go past that 1 second, right? So what I also did over here is, just for extra schizo points, is I decided to fire up LSD Dream Emulator and just record like a footage of that video. So here's me playing LSD Dream Emulator with the remix version. Now I recorded this at 360p, and the reason I recorded at 360p is that's what the actual model takes. So once I recorded this LSD Dream Emulator footage, I then threw it into this model and just haphazardly put it together. And the results were, obviously, it's just looking at the training data that I provided, but very quickly, within a second, it turns into demonic presences, goes fully red, garbles up, and then dies. So I don't know if there's like a satanic presence living on my actual GPU, but yeah, this is an interesting AI model, and one that I think can blow up a little bit, at least researched enough to appeal to some big AAA gaming company, and they can maybe try their hand at something like this. Now, the amount of power that I burned on my system, I basically peaked my graphic card to like 90%, almost 100% usage in this model, all to generate 1 second of footage. Now, this is where, again, just because you can, should you? Obviously, if you're just trying to reimagine Minecraft, it's a waste of resources in every sense of the word. Could you rather spend my GPU rendering something like Cyberpunk 2077 at fully path trace settings with extra graphical enhancements? Probably so. Maybe render Minecraft with path tracing and serious graphical modifications that would actually use less resources than whatever the fuck this model was trying to do. So yeah, AI-generated Minecraft is actually a thing. And if you're somebody that is looking at this as the future, I will say this might be popular for a couple years, but I really don't see big AAA gaming companies using this. Or if they try to, I don't think it'll ever be successful because there's a lot of limitations you detect just off of the bat, right? You know, it's cool for 5 minutes if you want to hallucinate in Minecraft, and then you realize you're just fucking playing Minecraft. So instead of raising your electric bill through the roof, just fucking play Minecraft. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and I'm out.